Hello, gorgeous soul. Welcome to your monthly astrology. We are in heartbreaking, shocking, terrible times at the moment. But I do believe with Jupiter in Pisces, if we stand together in love and we all hold the vision that there is hope for us. Of course, the shadow side of Jupiter in Pisces is illusions and delusions and a lack of clarity. So let's hold it together. Let's stand in love. I send you strength. Here's your monthly astrology. Hey, fabulous Cancer. How you doing? This is quite an intense and interesting month for you. There could be a lot of intensity around your intimate relationships. How are you feeling about your intimate relationships? How do you feel that you're relating in your intimate relationships? Are you being your true self in your friendships or love relationships with your family? This is the month that could reintroduce you and bring you back to your power. So let's get started. It kicks off with a new moon in Pisces. This new moon in Pisces is talking to you about your sense of adventure. And it may be that you're suddenly going, do you know what? I want to travel. I want to study. I want to explore. I want to express my unique soul. I really want to just, shake myself up and do things differently. Look out for a calling from your spirit to get out and about and to share yourself in new ways. It also, you might be feeling much more spontaneous on that new moon. Now, I have to say, there's a very tricky energy for all of us, and particularly looking at what's going on in the world. It's likely to be a lot of drama in the external world as well, because Mars, the planet of war, the planet of energy and vital life force, is joining forces with Pluto. It's very intense. But the good news is Venus is also joining forces with Pluto, so there is hope and there is possibility that love will prevail and win the day. Now, all of us are feeling quite extreme on that day, quite intense. And for you, it's around your one-to-one relationship. So if you've been suppressing a feeling, holding something back, you might feel this huge load of emotion comes up on that day. Or you might feel determined to make a change and you actually make that change. I would say for all of us, but especially for you, walk in love on that day. Let Venus take the lead, the loving planet, the one that comes from compassion and empathy. Have compassion for yourself as well if there are any changes that come about in your life. Have faith in yourself, because that's what this month is all about. Now, in good news, on March the 5th, the sun is joining forces with Jupiter and you're feeling wild and free and able to express yourself. You might have a good old time on that day and there may be good news and uplifting experiences. So that's great. Now, Mars is shifting signs and going into your primal zone, as is Venus. You're feeling much more intense about your relationships and your sense of power in the world. And you will be feeling like you want to express your power. You want to say your bit. You don't always feel like that, but this happens to be a month where you're like, no, I need to be equal. I need to be able to express my power. And certainly if you've given your power away, or there's been a situation where you felt powerless, you're ready to fight for your own power and stand up for yourself. And just one word of warning, don't do anything underhand or, what is the word? You know what I mean. Don't do anything shady. Make sure that whatever you're doing is upfront and don't sort of seek vengeance for vengeance sake. There's enough of that going on out there as it is. Now, Mercury is shifting signs, and again, it's making you interested in traveling, exploring, and you may find yourself saying things and being really honest in a way that you're not normally. Perhaps maybe sometimes you're more careful about what you say. You consider what you say before you say it. This month, no. This month, you're just like, right, this is what I'm thinking. This is what I'm feeling. And you might find it strangely liberating. I think it's a good thing. It's not necessarily a bad thing. That you're being very, very upfront. The full moon in Virgo on the 18th is making you very chatty. You may have an idea. Or someone might tell you some interesting information. You're like, I'm going to use that information for my benefit. But it's news, thoughts and ideas are super important on that full moon in Virgo. Now, when the sun enters Aries around the 20th of March, depending on where you are, you're feeling super confident when it comes to your career. I have had emails saying, well, I don't work, so how can I relate to that? It's about your reputation, what you believe in the world. All of that you're feeling more confident about. You're putting yourself out there. And with Mercury there as well, it's a very good time to go for an interview to talk to someone about your beliefs and to speak your mind about what you want to do. And there's great opportunity and success for you to say something and be in the right place at the right time. Take care, gorgeous, and I'll speak to you soon. Don't forget to come visit me on Instagram at Michele Knight, Michele with 1L, and on Facebook where I do lots of lives, and you may even get a live tarot reading from me individually, Michele Knight Astrologer, and of course my website, michelleknight.com, if you want a reading with one of my fabulous psychics. So much love to you.